President Donald Trump is facing new scrutiny over the Jeffrey Epstein case. The Wall Street Journal reporting now that the president was briefed by his attorney general back in May that his name appeared multiple times in the Epstein case files.
Now, many names are found in the files, so this by itself is not an indication of wrongdoing. NBC News senior White House correspondent Garrett Hake has more.
President Trump facing new scrutiny this morning over his handling of the so-called Jeffrey Epstein files. The Wall Street Journal, citing senior administration officials, reports that the president's name appears multiple times in the DOJ's unreleased files. The Journal also reporting Attorney General Pam Bondi briefed the president in May about those findings, telling him that his name was mentioned in the files, along with many other high-profile figures. Neither the White House nor the Justice Department have publicly confirmed that the president was briefed about his name. But a DOJ official tells NBC News a mention of anyone would not necessarily suggest wrongdoing. The Attorney General, writing in a statement, nothing in the files warranted further investigation or prosecution, adding, as part of our routine briefing, we made the president aware of the findings. Last week, the president was asked what Bondi told him about the files.
Did she tell you at all that your name appeared in the files?
No, she's given us just a very quick briefing, and in terms of the credibility of the different things that they've seen.
Meanwhile, a House committee voted to issue subpoenas to the DOJ and 10 prominent political figures for information on Epstein. The committee also setting an August 11th date to depose Epstein's accomplice, Ghislaine Maxwell, who's currently serving a 20-year sentence. Some Republicans pressuring the president to release more information.
Release the damn files.
The White House appears to be trying to shift the focus away from Epstein.
Tulsi, thank you for being here.
Director of National Intelligence Tulsi Gabbard attempting to rewrite the history of Russia's 2016 election interference, accusing former President Obama, without evidence, of manipulating intelligence. Gabbard releasing an 8-year-old House Republican report that took issue with the intelligence community's finding that Russia tried to help Trump win in 2016. A bipartisan Senate report released in 2020 under then Intel Committee Chairman Marco Rubio concluded Russia did interfere to help boost Trump.
So help us from a 50,000-foot level explain, what do you now have that refutes those two conclusions?
My job, again, as I said when I came into this role, was to make sure that we are telling the truth to the American people.
That's Garrett Hake reporting. NBC News is reporting that the White House is clamping down on who can speak publicly about Epstein-related questions. Normally, President Trump encourages his supporters and aides to go to bat for him, but in this case, he only wants a select few to say anything about it. At a press conference this week, he offered guidance that if members of Congress are asked about the Epstein case, they are instead to talk about former President Obama.